It's in the game.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye set to get this one going. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
16 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jim Ray DK now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's what the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready? Get it? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Ready?
To throw right away is Ward. That one caught is Jim Ray DK. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Here we go. Start. Time to line.
They motion the slot man left.
Go.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That's complete to DK. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of 2nd and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have 3rd down and potentially 4th down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert, but I think they left a little bit on the table.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and He comes away with the sack.
On the set.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. Escaping to his left. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready? Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
On the jump.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Come on. Come on.
Here we go on 4th with Ward. Now he'll work his way out right. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This finds Smith and Jigba along the sideline.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Darnold. Throw right side, home in by Cup.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion.
A second effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And the Titans first down.
On first down, Ward. Now a shot here, deep middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap for Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. And the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Okay, ready?
Again, it's Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of that field. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Titans.
Ward to throw again. This one downfield for Okonkwo. That was broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. To the air again. Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with a tight cover as he knocks it away. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Ward. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Van Jefferson there. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is. Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers, has us set to get started. Off we go here in Baltimore. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Seahawks. First down. First and goal, Seattle.
Here's Walker. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Darnold. To the goal line and in. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown Seahawks. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. In motion goes Likely. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't